Good evening, everyone. Happy
Hi.
Friday. Hey, Sister Shakila, how are
Hey,
you?
girl. I'm good. How
Welcome.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good on this Friday. Welcome to HC Kids Bible Study.
Woo!
Of course, this is Team Talk, and we have a special guest tonight that's going to be rocking with us, and we have a good topic tonight. Her name is Akila Thomas. She will be with us, but I just want everybody to jump in the comments and say, "Hey, how you doing?" It's the end of the work week. It's end of
Listen,
school, week, so you can just relax a little bit.
no
Hopefully,
rest. No
no.
rest. None. Okay? None.
Just
No
a little
rest.
bit. No, no. Okay, Sister Shakila, I got you. Hey, Sister
Hey, Elder
Nikita.
Bradley.
Hey, Sister
Hi.
Nika. Hey, Sister Jules.
Sister Jewel. Hey.
Hello,
Okay, they came
everyone.
in strong already. We got a
Yes,
couple more
yes,
people on here. I'm so excited for tonight, y'all.
yes,
I'm excited every Friday night, but I'm excited for tonight because we're specifically talking about careers, and
yes,
I love this topic because I love to know what's in the mind of our young people when it comes to their future. So I'm so
yes.
very excited. Hi, Sister Benita.
Hey, Sister Bonita, how are you?
Yeah, so I'm just so excited. I just want to know what they're getting into, and
Yes,
what their vision is, in hopes that we can support their vision. I'm very very strong on that, supporting our young people and what it is that they see for their future. So I'm
yes,
ready. I'm excited.
yes, me
Okay,
too.
we got it. Okay, prayer is in here. Hi.
Hi, Prayer.
Okay, so I guess it's time that we bring in our lovely guest for tonight.
Yes,
She is another one, our Hope City Kids youth, and we're just so excited. We're so excited for her future, and we're so excited to hear her profoundly speak on what it is that she wants to be when she gets older, what she's
yes,
already working on. But because before I bring her in, I just want to shed light on the simple fact that we have a lot of young entrepreneurs out here. Like, they're already starting.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
when
yes.
I was young, I wasn't thinking about that. I was ready to go outside. I wasn't thinking about what I was going to do as I got older. I was, can I go outside? That's all I wanted to know, was, can I go outside? So
Yes,
it's just so nice to see in this generation that's coming up, them thinking differently. Like, their way of thinking has shifted as they got older. Hi,
hi,
Malia.
Malia.
She was on with us last week. Yeah, so I'm just so excited to hear her speak about what she wants to be when she gets older, what she's already working on, what
Yeah.
her passion is. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring her in right now. Hi.
Hi, I'm
Hi, Akila. How are
Hi,
you?
hi,
I'm
Kira. How are you?
How you doing? All right?
yeah, I'm good. I'm 13 years old.
Okay.
I'm an all honor student and I'm in a
Oh,
program called AVID that
go
helps
ahead,
to get
girl.
scholarships for schools. I'm an A and B student and I plan to stay in AVID until I
Okay.
get a scholarship. So for the long term,
Okay.
Hey, she got a
Listen.
goal already.
Listen, already she came straight out the gate. She said, "Listen, I'm an A and B student." We love to hear it.
Yes,
We love
yes,
love the A and B students. C's, we ain't forget about y'all, but we love the A and B students. So we're so glad that you're doing very well in school, especially in the pandemic. So our first question that we normally ask is, share with us a little bit about how you're navigating in school, during this whole COVID-19. Are you virtually, or are you going inside of the building, or are you doing both?
right now I'm virtually and
Okay.
I think it's gonna stay that way until maybe next year if it's an option.
Okay. Okay. So you're just doing virtual. A lot of the kids that we had on here, and a lot of the kids that haven't been on here, they've been sharing that sometimes they go into school one day and then the next they're doing virtually. Do you think that that
mm-hmm.
would be something that you could do, like go in the building one day and then the next do virtual?
That's an option for every marking period. You have the option to do that.
Okay.
but I rather played on the safe side since I'm
Okay.
a baby in my home, and
Okay.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
I agree.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. Okay, so you shared a little bit about yourself with us, and we are so excited for your future. So why don't we just go ahead and dive into the topic for tonight? So we're talking about career. So share with us your passion, what you're passionate about, and what your vision is for your future.
My vision for my future is probably to follow behind my mom and be an LPN.
Okay.
Aunt, my aunt, who is also an LPN, she said
Mm-hmm.
that there is a course that I can take in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I get out of high school, I can start making money and start my job instead of waiting.
Okay. Okay. Yes. We listen. We love the LPNs. We
We-
got the nurses and the doctors and all that good stuff. It's so funny that you said that because I've done nursing myself. So it's so excited to see someone as young as you, being 13 and you
mhm.
sharing that your vision is to also help the older folks and people my age. So I'm so excited for that. Is that where you're going to go, just to be an LPN, or do you want to go further and become, maybe a doctor of some sort?
I think I'm gonna stick to LPN and then
Okay.
a little more in the future, maybe like a
Okay.
vet or like a vet on
Okay.
the side or something like that, because I love animals.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen, me too. I love animals too. I got three of them. So that's exciting. That's very, very exciting. Shireen, do you have a question for her?
sure. So I know you said, LPN and everything. What I guess what would coincide with the LPN? Do you like anything else that can I know you said health and fitness and everything. So what is it about health and fitness that you like as being a teen? Maybe elaborate on that for us.
Um, Health and fitness as a teen is kind of hard nowadays since we're in like the 21st century, and everybody like on Instagram, social media, there's like a ideal body. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
you have the body
Yeah,
that you were born with. Don't go buy it like someone else. Keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I definitely agree. Just, if you want to, lose a certain amount of weight, just go to the gym or change your eating habits or,
Mm-hmm.
but just don't be going out like, well, let me go purchase this. Let me just go grab this off the shelf real quick
Listen,
and
because it's expensive,
buy this because
okay?
like
Yeah.
it's expensive
It's very expensive.
and a lot of people do alter their bodies and you look at them from 2 years ago, you be like, wait a minute. And then you look at them now, you're like, oh, okay. But you have a great point. Just love your body, love who you are, and
Mhm.
just work on certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very true. So share with us some tips or maybe some exercising ways that you incorporate, even for yourself as a teen.
Um, I drink a lot of water. If you watch
Mm-hmm.
any YouTuber about fitness, their number one thing, drink water, drink water, drink water.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around the same weight for about like 2 or 3 years now. Maybe like
Okay.
fluctuating, which is normal, but
Right.
Hmm.
still like a lot of water, maybe go for a walk once in a while. It really
Mm-hmm.
rest. It's really nice, especially when there's a nice cool breeze.
Okay.
um Maybe like meditate, that's good for you physically and mentally, mostly mentally.
Okay.
Okay,
Stress, and it's just good for the body all around.
Okay,
I
awesome.
like
Listen,
that.
that helped me because I'm gonna tell y'all, if I see an orange soda, that's the first place I'm going. I'm not going to pick up no Dasani or no Aquafina. Listen, I got to get better with drinking water. So thank you for sharing that with me. Even though we hear those things in health class and doctors
Yeah,
tell us all the time, but I can't get to the water, y'all. I don't understand. It's the apple juice and the cranberry juice. It just be calling me. So listen, we got to pick up the phone sooner than later for water. So I'm gonna definitely get back into drinking a lot of water, especially because we buy a case. So Listen, that was
Yeah.
good. That was awesome. So I want all of you that are watching right now to share with us in the comments your future careers and what it is that you are striving to become. And Akila, while they're doing that, have you ever had a vision to be one thing, but then you switched to something else?
Yes. When I was younger, I always wanted to be a baker because I used to
Okay.
live in Jamaica, and on weekends I would go with my dad, who is very
Hmm.
close to my aunt. So
Okay.
while my dad's at work, I would go to my aunt and help her out at her bakery.
Hmm.
So for like many, many, many years, I wanted to be like a chef or a baker.
Okay.
Nice.
Listen, she's saying everything that
I
it's
know.
just making me even more hungry. Like bacon, I love bacon. I may not be the best. I'm not Betty Crocker now, but I can bake some cupcakes, okay? So that's really awesome. So what I want to ask is what made you want to switch?
Um, I liked it because I saw my aunt doing it repeatedly and it looked fun and easy.
Mm-hmm.
But baking and cooking is like truly an art form, and
Yes.
I bake box cakes, and I'm not ready for a all
I
500.
stick to the box.
Yeah, I'll stick to the box.
The from scratch, I'm gonna leave that to y'all professionals. But listen, if I see a little box in the dollar store,
Stick
I
to
spend
the
my
box.
little dollar on the box. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I definitely understand. It like you said, it's truly a form of art. That's why they call it culinary arts, because it is a form of art. Is you
Yes.
go to these expensive restaurants and it's like a little baby sirloin steak, and that's like $60 by itself, and then you get a little drizzle of sauce that's like $20 itself right there. So it's just the presentation of it all, it makes it look good, but it's also very expensive. So I
Hmm.
definitely understand where you're coming from as far as making the box cake, because I'll make a box cake real quick. So thank you for sharing that. Now, you said before in the beginning about you wanting to be an LPN just like your mom. Has your mom inspired you to be an LPN?
Um, in some ways, yes. Um,
Okay.
she's very happy with her job, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would have a difficult time with baking or like going into animals as soon as I get out of high school, because if one bites me, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Definitely.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, hopefully they don't bite. You got to be extra cautious when it comes to just animals and period, because listen, they will snap at you. So I definitely understand that, and that's awesome
Yes.
that you have a role model, such as your mom, to look up to and be inspired by, because I think that a lot of things that we see in the world today kind of inspires us, to have our hands in so many different things. Sister Shireen, she has, a 9 to 5 job, and she's also, a photographer, so she's getting her hands in so many different other things. I am, an MA nurse, it's a whole lot of names for me, others like me. But I'm also doing entrepreneurship when it comes to fashion and lifestyle and beauty, so we
Hmm.
get our hands, in the main thing, and then we have other things surrounding it that we can also, kind of like a hustle, like kind of like a
Yes.
hustle, So baking,
Yes.
although you like baking, but you don't want to be a number one priority, that'll be like a side hustle for you. So, you can bake cupcakes here and there, but then you got your main job where you're gonna make the millions. So I definitely understand, and we are definitely in support of you.
Yes. Yes.
Listen, if you come out with a fitness DVD, just because you're a teen and I'm way older, doesn't mean that I can't take from you, doesn't mean that I can't learn from you, because I need to learn.
Yes.
So most definitely we are here in support of you. So Shireen, I want to shift over to you, and I want you to just, if you could share a little bit about, what you do, in ways that you support yourself when it comes to resources.
Got you. So yeah, so I'm IT by trade. So anything technology I love. But the funniest thing, my mom wanted me to be a nurse. So, sometimes you have the parents be like, well, try this. So I took
Mm-hmm.
a course and I barely passed it because I'm sitting here writing out scripts and stuff. And I said, well, what does that mean? Take take 6 times daily. What? Why can't we just say take 6 times daily?
Right.
Why I got to be in this code? I
Right.
did the class for the sake of her, and I just told her, I said, Mom, this is not for me.
Mm-hmm.
IT technology is for me. And, ever since as I can remember being, a teen, I always loved anything technology. So that's what I went to school for. I stayed in my lane. I,
Mm-hmm.
did what I like to do. And I think that's why me being like a system administrator, like a
Mm-hmm.
IT system administrator, coincide with, photography, videography, because it's all in that technology, you know, feel and everything. So if it's an issue to try to figure out something, I will figure it out.
Right.
So, you know, any advice that I could give to you, just stick with what you like. I mean, your parents might want you to be something else, but if that's not in your heart to
Mm-hmm.
do, and you just trying to, please them, it's going to get to the point where either you're going to do it and you'll do that job, but you might not be in love with it. Do something that you really truly love and like, where if you go to your job, you don't think it's work. It's because it's something that you're passionate about.
Mm.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. I
and what
like that.
about you, Sister Shakila? You say you wear many hats, fashion, nerves,
Listen. Okay. I'm gonna just do it in a short story, Akila, because this is like so. It's just so all over the place. Okay, like maybe you can help me out. Maybe you help me stay in my lane. So when I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor. Like I wanted to be a brain surgeon, and I would watch. I don't know if you guys know, like the ER channels, and they
Mm-hmm.
would have like life surgeon, shows and things like that. And they would literally have people, cutting people open, taking things out. And I was so fascinated by it, not only because, what was going on, but so many lives that they saved. And I always wanted to be one of those people. So that definitely drew me to want to be a doctor. And I just said that for as long as I possibly could say it. And then as I got older, I started meeting people in the fashion industry, and I was just like, oh, I like that outfit, oh, I like that, and it's just, patterns and colors, they were like, I was being drawn to them. So it was an amazing experience, and I started going to, fashion shows, and stuff like that. I was always a fashionable kid when I was younger. I picked my own clothes out. So it was just, I was drawn to it, and I was so passionate about it, and I just started realizing all these things I was getting into, like Akila said, baking, wanting to be a nurse, and things like that. And I said, I can do, all of these things, but I just have to, like you said, stay in my lane and put my mind to it. And I know that I can do it. So I
Mm-hmm.
started, going to school after high school. I didn't take a summer break. I went straight back to school. Everybody else was on summer break, and I went straight into medical school, and I came out with my nursing degree, and I let it flop, which was bad on my part. But I started getting into other things. I said, okay, I have this in my pocket, this in my pocket. Now what can I do next? Which one of these am I going to start with?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of, was like shuffling things, kind of like juggling things back to back on what it was that I was going to start with, because I had so much in my back pocket, and one of the books that Pastor has come out with is Who Says You Can't Do It All. And that book also inspired me to, say to myself, wow, I really can do all of these if I really, really wanted to, if I put my mind to it. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
very, very grateful for that book as well. I don't know if you guys have that book, but definitely get that book because that is a powerful book. It has powerful messages in it, that will inspire you to say that you can do it all. So I'm definitely grateful for that. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me. So
Yeah.
Akila, tell us um what other, hustles that you may have, as we like to call it, side hustles, that you may, want to have in your back pocket, to fall on in case you need, something else to give you extra support when it comes to finances, or resources.
Right now I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to work on a babysitting slash dog walking business kind of
Okay.
in my neighborhood. It's
Okay.
hasn't been hasn't been going good so far, but
Okay.
I'm not finished with it yet. So I'll keep trying and see how it works out.
Okay. I like that. I
I
like that.
like that. Yes.
She said I'm not finished with it yet. Okay. I'm not finished with it yet. That's right. So even if you have to, put that on pause and just leave it alone for a while, there's always a chance of you coming back to it. So I definitely, agree with that, that saying that I'm not finished with it yet. So
Yeah.
let's see who we have in the comments. We have Malia. She said that she wants to be a judge. That's powerful right there. Okay, that's going to take a lot of time, a lot of patience. So we're
Yeah.
definitely believing Malia in the career that she wants to be. She wants to be a judge. And Priya said, when I was young, I just knew I wanted to help people. Yes, I love it. Like I just,
Yes.
the gifts of help. Like I love it. Helps ministry, just all of it. If I could do it all, I definitely would. I mean, I have, but let's see, who else do we have? Who else is in here that's watching? So while they're getting in the comments, Sister Shireen, do you have something else that you want, any other advice that you would like to give Akila when it comes to her career and how to find the right resources, research, things of that sort?
Definitely, of course, with COVID and everything, but you might be able to find it online. Free networking events, something that's in, you know, your field or what you would want to do. You could always go on Eventbrite and just search to see if it's
Mhm.
any type of free networking event, so you can listen to a speaker give like information of what you want to do. Of course, with it could be LPN, it could be health and fitness, it could be your babysitting slash dog walking business. Any type of free business event on how to start a business and of course making an LLC and everything. That's always good knowledge to to have, and especially if it's free. Why not
Mhm.
listen to an hour Zoom call and get all the
Yeah.
information that you can. Also too, as being as having a 9 to 5 and being an entrepreneur, sometimes you can burn yourself out.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you work your 9 to 5, and then once you are done with your 9 to 5, your
Mhm.
business become another like six to Lord knows when in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
So set balance. Um,
Mhm.
I had to learn that myself, because if I had to get a client's project out, it wasn't nothing for me to set up to 3 in the morning and knowing I had to be on my work computer by 8:30. So it's
Mhm.
always good to set a balance, have a schedule, definitely write down a to-do list so you won't get burnt out. Because if you keep going the way, especially I could say for me, the way I was going, and 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning, one time 6 in the morning, my
Mhm.
body shut down.
Mhm.
You will shut down.
Yeah.
So just
That's.
pace yourself. Just pace yourself. It's good to have, you know, multiple streams of income. It's definitely good to have multiple streams of income,
Mhm.
but have a balance to that.
Yeah.
So you,
Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Especially about, having a balance and everything and having boundaries when it comes to a lot of things, because it is true, you can burn yourself out, and even with being a teen, because in being a teenager, correct me if I'm wrong, we loved to do, so much at one time. Teenagers,
hmm
we get, you get older, and look, I'm talking about, like, I'm a teenager, I'm not a teenager anymore. Look, I wish I was. Adulting, let me tell you, when you get the don't rush to be an adult, okay? But
Mm-mm.
as a teen, you see so many things that you want to get your hands on. And like I said before, it's, what can I do first? What am I going to start with first? Definitely start with your passion, whatever you're passionate about, go hard with it. Never let
Yes.
anybody tell you anything different. Never allow anybody to alternate your vision. Whatever your vision is, stick with it, stick to it. When you wanted to see it come to pass, definitely pray on it. Have a prayer life when it comes to it. uh Who that? Sister Benita said, when I was young, which hasn't been that long ago, I wanted to be a school teacher. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay. It's the parentheses that got me. All right. No, but seriously, never let anybody alternate your vision or try to change things. If you want something set and done a certain way, go hard for it, because there's never going to be anybody that's going to go harder for you than your own self for your own vision. I've seen it, happen.
Yes.
So definitely go hard for yourself. And we believe in you. Most definitely. We're definitely praying for you any way that we can
Yes.
support. I'll put myself out there, even if it's financially, never hesitate. I'm always in support of our young people, and even our older
Yes.
people. So definitely don't be afraid to reach out, when it comes to resources, how to do things. We're all here to help and all here to
Yes.
support you, even if it's something that you don't know. So, let's see, who else do we have? Oh, she said, oh Lord, she's talking about the Jesus, the school teacher. Listen, I think I picked that up from her. I used to want to be a school teacher too, and I used to tell my cousins what to do all the time. Just I was a mean school teacher, y'all. Don't hold it against me. But I was a very mean school teacher, trying to tell them what to do. And of course, I was the only girl, so they listened to me. So, just a little bit about me. So Akila, let me ask you this. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one sister and one
Okay.
brother from my dad's side, and I have
Okay.
two brothers and one sister from my mom's side. So in
Okay.
total, I have five siblings.
Okay. Okay. All right. Awesome. Now, are you the oldest out of all of them? No. Okay. Are you like the middle?
Yeah, I'm more the middle.
The middle. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Do any of your oldest siblings do they inspire you in any way?
Um, Not really that I can think of.
Okay. Okay. So they're kind of just like that, that big support sibling system for you. They support everything that you do. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's awesome. Okay. So what advice would you give to a lot of our young people that are watching when it comes to career wise and believing in themselves and how to get started? How did you start?
Um, I started off really rough. When I came
Okay.
from Jamaica, I was in the third grade. I
Okay.
had horrible grades because I did not understand the curriculum at all.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom thought that I needed glasses or something, but I didn't.
Okay.
I knew that I did. My grades were just bad, and I
Okay.
worked on it. Fourth grade, in fourth grade, I had A's and B's, and then
Okay.
fifth grade A's and B's, and it just kept on going until the sixth grade. I got an Avid, so it's been about 2 years now.
Okay.
The advice that I could give to like younger children is keep trying and
Mm.
always ask for help.
Okay.
Yes. I
Awesome.
like that. I like that.
Anything else?
Um, don't rush to finish your work. If you know that you have time, work on it and do the best that you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Because I work slow myself personally.
Okay.
It might take other kids 30 minutes to do a test, but it might take me longer than that. But
Okay.
I double check and triple check myself to make sure
Mm.
that I'm right, and I usually.
That's good.
That's good. I
That's
like
really
that.
that's really good. It's good that you said that. Not only do you double check, but you triple check yourself. It's hold on, y'all. Quadruple is a word. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my mother out there. She used to quadruple check my work. Okay, and if I wrote the number 5 wrong, y'all, she would erase it. She would erase it and tell me to write it again. I had the answer correct, but she would erase it and tell me to write it again. She was tripping, y'all. It's okay. But I like the fact that you said, you would triple check your work. That's very, very that just
Yes.
like Elder said, that's really, really good advice. To triple check your work, because as much as we know something, it's so easy for us to know it, but then when it's time to like write it down or process it, we could be wrong also. It could be just something in between us knowing it and writing it down where we could get something wrong, because not that we just didn't know, but you know, we saw a different way of doing it. You know, in school, they teach you certain ways to, you know, add and subtract and multiply and divide. But then when you
Mm-hmm.
find a new way to do it and it's not their way, it's considered wrong, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand where you're coming from when it comes to triple checking. Now, what advice would you give when it comes to finding resources? Like, how did you come upon, you know, wanting to do dog walking and babysitting? You know, have you done any flyers, any posters?
How I came up on it is I have a rabbit, which is considered an
Oh,
exotic animal, and they are
okay.
very expensive. And
Oh,
I
Mm-hmm.
like being an independent person. I really have to be struggling to ask somebody. So,
oh,
and since I'm 13, I can't exactly get a job in like a building, maybe
okay.
next summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with the idea of babysitting. I babysitted so much family members, children,
Mm.
and I'm pretty great with kids in my point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
She said my point of view.
I like that. I like how
That's
she
good.
said that.
No,
I like that.
that's good that you said in my point of view. Because like I don't care nothing about what y'all saying. No,
Yeah.
but that's very true. You know, think highly of yourself, think good of yourself. So that's really good. How long have you been doing the babysitting? Has it been for some years, some months, some weeks?
Um, I've been changing diapers for a long time.
Oh Lord, don't
I
remind
would
me.
I want to say like 7 or 6, but I'm
Whew.
not 100% positive. But I know
Okay.
that it was early.
Listen, I feel you. I listen, Akila, seriously, I understand how you feel, okay? Just diapers upon diapers upon diapers. I
I,
understand. When my
I
niece
don't. I'm the
came out,
baby. I'm the baby. So
listen, when my niece came out, it was just diapers and wipes and milk and diapers and wipes and milk. Oh my Lord. Don't remind me, Jesus, the flashback. So you said that you've been doing it for a very long time, since you were 7, correct?
Yeah, just about somewhere around there.
Okay, and you're 13 now. That's a very long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time,
yeah,
girl. You got years under your belt, okay?
she got
So,
experience.
yeah, how long have you been doing the dog walking? Did you just start this as well, or have you been doing it?
I haven't been doing it. I'm
Okay.
trying it out for the first time. So
Okay.
Okay.
when I get my first clients, I'm gonna start off with private sessions. So it's like one
Okay.
dog at a time, and then gradually work my way up to group sessions with multiple
Hmm.
dogs. So I'm not
Okay.
just diving in head first.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. I like
That's
that.
a good plan. Sounds like a plan to me. So I don't know if you know of the guy. His name is Caesar Milan. Do you watch some of what he does? He's kind of like an expert when it comes to dogs. No, you haven't watched him? Okay. Maybe that's somebody that you would, maybe that you can research on and, just read his biography and things like that. He's very, very big on pets and things. He has like his own dog camp, and he leads packs of dogs and stuff. He goes around the world and he teaches people that have like vicious dogs how to train them properly. So maybe that'll be something that you
Mm-hmm.
could,
Awesome.
research and look up on. That's really, really awesome. He's really great as well. I feel like I gotta call him on my dog sometimes. Not that they, fight, or anything like that, but other bad habits. So most definitely this is the one of the first teens that I've heard them speak about wanting to become a vet. And I think that that's so good that we
Yeah.
have so many different children in their age ranges and what they want to be. So I'm very, very excited, for where that is going to take you. I'm very, very excited for, the business that you're going to open up. And do you have a name for what you want to call it, like your company name?
For the vet,
Mm-hmm.
no,
No, not
I
yet.
haven't
Okay.
thought that far ahead yet.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That still gives you a lot of time, to think
Mm-hmm.
about what you're gonna do, So how did your mom feel about, you wanting to be a vet, and things like that? How did she feel about it?
She knows that I really love and care about animals, so I
Okay.
that she
Okay.
supports it.
Okay.
She
Awesome.
likes the idea.
Okay. Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
good.
So are you going to bring a lot of pets in the house or
Um,
no?
I only have one, and I don't think she wants any more. But I want a dog.
Okay. Okay.
No.
But we'll
Okay.
see what happens.
We're gonna have to, Shireen. We're gonna have to put a bug in Mom's ear and say, "Get a dog." Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll stand behind you on Sunday and we'll say, "Get a dog." So that most definitely, I love dogs. I'm an animal lover, just like you are. I love dogs. Okay, I had a dog, but he passed some years back, and let me tell you, I cried like a baby. I cried. I cried. I cried. So,
Mm.
Shireen, do you have any pets, or have you ever had any pets?
I don't have any pets, but I love cats, but I'm allergic to cats,
Ooh,
but I'll still will play with them, pick them
okay.
up. My parents are from down south, so it was nothing for me to go
Oh,
down there, down south during the summertime, and it was like a litter of new kittens, and I would sit out on my grandmother's steps and just
mhm.
play with the kittens, and
Oh
they're
Lord.
just, yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh
Also, too,
goodness.
I like reptiles, so I wouldn't mind having a snake for a pet.
Ooh. Oh no. Mhm. Mm-mm. We can't. I can't go to Shireen house. No. No.
I
Thank
don't
you.
mind. I don't mind lizards or anything like that. She said, I can't go over Sharia. I said, I would
No.
like to have.
No. No. How do you feel about reptiles, Akila? Do you like them
Um,
or
nope.
no? No.
I'm
See. Nope.
scared.
No, 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 thank you. I'm terrified of snakes. Okay, I can't. I can watch a movie. I can watch Anaconda and still be scared. I can't. Mm-mm. They
You sound
just
like my sister. She,
they're too much for me. I scream. Okay, I will holler. I will cry. Okay, until my face turn red. I don't like snakes.
Trying to get.
So yeah, so most definitely we're, like I said, we're in support of you, Akila. We love what you're doing already, and how you're getting started, and what you have in mind for your business. I think it's phenomenal. I think you have some great ideas and great advice, so we thank you so much for that.
yes,
Shireen, do you
yes.
have any more questions for her?
Um, Not a question, but just maybe, a little bit of advice. I know with,
Okay.
the dog walking business, it's a lot of companies out there where you can put your service up there and charge your hourly rate, like Fiverr,
Mhm.
Upwork, and just, put it in a location where you're located at and just put, hey, I have a dog walking business. If looking to, if you don't have time to walk your dogs, I can do it and everything, and just
Mhm.
put, charge your worth and
Mhm.
put your hourly rate up there and, see what what you would get out of it. It's no, harm in trying and, see
Yeah.
what you can do.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with that. You gotta put yourself out there. Malia is in the comments. She says that she has a cat. She has a cat too, and she said that her mom's have hermit crabs. I think I've seen that before, but I'm not even
I
really
think I've seen
sure
them.
if I know exactly what they are. So shout out to the hermit crabs. I don't know what they I don't know what they are, but shout out to them. So Akila, one more question. How in what ways are you inspiring because I believe you said that you have some younger siblings that are under you as well, right? So you said you have two of those or just one?
Um, I live with only one,
Okay.
but there's two in Jamaica.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So how are you inspiring your younger siblings that are younger than to achieve their dreams and to, focus on their future?
Um, by being the role model, of course,
Okay.
maybe by seeing me do it, they would want to follow behind and be an
Mm-hmm.
honor student or get good grades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I think that that's really good. Being a role model for so many young, and even being a role model for so many that are on here as well that are watching you. I think that's really, really awesome. Shireen, you do you have
Yes.
any siblings?
Yes, I have an older sister, and
Okay.
you know, I love my sister to death. She's a math whiz.
Mm,
Math is not my thing.
okay.
Look,
No,
1 + 1 is 2. We're gonna
I,
keep it there.
I got you. I
She
got you.
likes statistics and all
Okay.
that. But that's what she's been a math with since she was 5 years old. So, and she's my older sister,
Mm,
so she
wow.
don't work. She's good with math. I no. But
Wow. Okay.
but
Okay.
I looked up to her because how her work ethic was, and she was
Mhm.
constantly working to, going to school, working full time and everything. So,
Mhm.
I know I wanted to have her work ethic. I just didn't want math. You can keep the
Mhm.
math, but I get
Right.
where you're going and what you're doing.
Just keep the math, honey. I don't want the math. I don't want the math. I don't
Mm-mm.
want the math. So now that you both, have shared, I guess I'll share a little bit of me.
Yes.
I'm the oldest out of my siblings. I have three brothers and I have a sister, one younger sister, and then I have a stepsister. She's actually older than me, but as far as like, my immediate blood, I have three brothers and I have one sister. And I would say that I'm pretty much like a role model. I would say that. I get into things, here and there, and they see it, they see how well I work with it. They see my work ethic and they support it as well. So I'm definitely glad to be, a role model. And then even for other children as well, I'm a role model outside of our ministry and in our ministry as well. So I'm definitely grateful, grateful to God first, that others see me as a role model. So I think that's really good
Hmm.
that we're all role models for somebody, because somebody needs it.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very thankful for that.
Yes.
Now, one more question, Akila. How will you manage, if you thought that this far, how will you manage, doing the dog sitting and the babysitting as well? Do you break down your week? Maybe the first 3 days you do dog sitting or babysitting, and then the rest of the days you do something else. How do you manage your time?
At first I thought about dog sitting for the week and then
Okay.
babysitting on the weekend, but now
Mhm.
I'm thinking more of a first come first serve kind of thing. So if
Okay.
someone wants babysitting on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
then they can get it on Monday.
Okay.
So it's more of a first come first serve, or whatever date you want, I put you down for that date and you get the date.
Okay, awesome,
Okay.
awesome.
We
That's
like a
a really,
schedule.
really good. Yeah, that's a really, really good system to have. So, do
Yes.
you have, social media and things like that to help you, platforms to help you get your business out there to start, from the ground up?
Um, I'm working on it. I've handed out some posters, flyers
Okay.
about a week ago. Haven't
Okay.
Okay.
calls from that yet, but my next plan is to put up posters on the light poles,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm offering like more service now, like
Okay.
tutoring for younger students, because I know that might help out a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Tutoring for younger kids and the regular babysitting, dog walking, maybe even
Okay.
sitting.
Okay. I like that. I like that. She talked about planning. I like that. That's very, very important,
Yes.
especially in having a business, planning ahead. So I definitely acknowledge that as well. And I'm so thankful, you're very, very smart, number one, you're very, very
Yes.
smart. So I definitely acknowledge you saying that you have to have a plan. Even in all things, I believe in, having a plan for something. So that's very good. That's very, very good advice. So now, I think that's all for tonight. I
Yeah.
enjoyed this conversation. I could really go on and on and on, but I don't want to take up you guys' night. So I'm very grateful and I'm so, so very happy, that you allowed yourself, to come on, and, even your mom, giving permission for you to come on and share
Yes.
with us and talk with us. I think that's very important that we have a platform like this to allow our young people to, express themselves, to help other people, because it may be someone who's not really don't really have the confidence to come on, and be able to speak. So I'm definitely grateful for you and all of the rest of our Hope City kids that have come on to
Yes.
share with us, and such bravery, because we know that it's hard to try to get young people such as you guys to, really, really express yourselves, because some people don't think that it's cool, to express themselves. They try to, want to be hard up. So I'm very,
Yeah.
very grateful that, you set yourself aside to be that example. So we acknowledge you, and also again we support you as well. So any way that we could possibly support you, and any of our Hope City kids that are watching tonight, don't hesitate to let us know. We're here for all of you guys, and you guys are here for each other. So let's be great women and great men in the kingdom, okay?
Yes, yes,
I had to
yes,
go a little spiritual in there. So yes, we have my brother is in here, Prophet Khalil Mayweather. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for all of you who have been watching tonight. I'm so grateful for all of you. I love each and every one of you. And
yes,
I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. Let's blow it up in the comments for Akila being on tonight. Thank you
yes.
so
Thank you so
much.
much.
She said she has such a pretty smile. Thank you so much. And she looks just
Yes,
like her mom.
she
I've
does.
been waiting to
She
say
does.
it this entire time. She looked just like her mom. You're definitely your mom's twin. If nobody has told you yet, I'm telling you right now, you are definitely your mom's twin.
She
So
almost
thank
sound like her a little bit.
yeah, yes, definitely. So thank you so much, Akila. We had a great time tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you'll be coming back. We're going to have some great things in store for our young people, for you guys. We're brainstorming right now, myself and Shireen. We're going to, take this to the next level, because I believe that, God is going to do great things in you guys, that to the point where it's going to be people, across the nations who will be watching, and who will be blessed by some of the things that you all have to say. And
Yes,
eventually you guys will be having conversations with one another about a specific topic. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're definitely going to be pulling on you more, to show up and show out. Malia, brother Shane, all of our Hope
yes,
City kids. So we thank you so very much. We love you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed the conversation tonight. Don't forget, you guys, we're going to do some announcements, okay? Don't forget that Sunday, 10:15, please meet us for worship. Please meet us for Sunday worship. We have a great
yes.
time on Sundays. We have an amazing time on Sunday. Akila, do you enjoy yourself on Sundays? Okay, she said yes. She said yeah. Okay, so we're doing something right. Okay, so definitely meet us on Sundays at 10:15 at our Pemberton, New Jersey location. We're going to be so excited to see you all for worship. So make sure
Yes.
you guys mark your calendars and set your alarm. And also meet us again every Friday night at 7 p.m. Our young children are coming up and coming out, and we're so
Yes.
excited for them. So we love you all. And Akila, we're
Yes.
going to switch it over to you right now as you're going to lead us out in prayer, which I'm so excited.
Yes.
Like, uh-oh. Okay, the floor is yours.
Let's bow our heads.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for waking me up another day. Thank you for having me join these wonderful people.
Amen.
Thank you for putting food on the table today and clothes on my back. Thank you for another day, Lord. I pray that we all get a good night's rest and we wake up with a beautiful smile on our faces. Amen.
Yes,
Yes.
amen.
Amen.
Yes, she said good night's rest. I'm waiting for that. Okay, I'm about 2 seconds from it. I gotta
After
go
you get something
first.
to eat.
Yes. So thank you so much, Akila. We love you so very
Yes, we love
much.
you.
We
Thank you,
can't wait to
sweetie.
see you in person. So you guys, we are going to sign out, and we will see you guys next Friday at 7 p.m.
Yes, and
Bye.
don't have a good one.
Have a good one.